The thighs are very, very good. If they had a sale again, I'd get the thighs. I'm definitely getting the broccoli again, and I'm definitely getting the jasmine rice again. I've got a few boxes from Azure today. A few new things I'm excited about. I'm trying some more frozen, but I'm a little nervous because some of it has some defrosted stuff on it, so we'll see how mine looks. Frozen peas. Looks great. Just one of those. And then I'll get that into the freezer. It's just frozen into a mass, not like defrosted and frozen, so that's perfect. Those are some organic peas. Then we have, I think this is strawberries. Trying the strawberries again. Kind of nervous. There we go. All right. Try to get to the They're just all wet again. That's unfortunate. It's just, that's, I guess, how they come. Last time they were super soggy and I liked them at first and I didn't complain and say, you know, what happened. But then as I refroze them, they were kind of like crystallized and I didn't like that texture at all. This is some diced potatoes. Diced potatoes smelled awful last time, so I'm gonna give them a sniff. They smell exactly the same. I smell it from here now. So it's unfortunate I even closed the box and I still smell them. I don't like that smell at all, so we won't be keeping those. Unfortunate. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be vacuum sealed. This one is not. It's like air in there. We got some chicken breast. This is definitely not vacuum sealed. Their other ones are, so I'll call them on that one. We got some chicken thighs and some chicken breast. They are frozen solid, so that's nice. Is this? It's all over my box. It smells like someone's fruit. Whatever leaked in the truck is literally all on top of my fry bag, and I'm gonna see if it's on the fries now, carefully. Not sure if it's a rumor or not, but I really am hopeful that they are putting a warehouse on the East Coast because I feel like it would be much better. The travel is long. My biggest concern again is the frozen and the perishable stuff. I think this is gonna be potato chips again. I did buy 2 bags of potato chips. The potato chips, they're so good and I really like them. And after trying so many different potato chips in my lifetime, I can say they are really probably one of the best chips I've ever had. And they have an expiration date of September, so we have those for 2-3 months now. And you can even save things for after, but they don't even last that long. We got some ice cream cones and then some ice cream cones. I hope these have a good expiration date. That would be nice. June 8th, 27. So that is a very good long expiration date because I did I did stock up April 2027. We got some arrowroot powder. I got that because it's gluten-free and also a better alternative to cornstarch supposedly, but I got cornstarch just in case. And then I bought some white navy beans. What's that? Pinto beans, which I really like for fried beans and just making mashed beans. They're just a little bit more like soft and buttery-ish. I don't know how to explain it. They're a little smoother when you mash them than some other beans. And then we have, I wanted to try these out. These look really cool. Open this up, show you. It's to go on, oh, I didn't know it was blue, but okay. It's a little pour spout for mason jars. I thought it was wide mouth, regular size, but that's fine. I'm just using it for like maple syrup and things like that. We got yellow popcorn because we love popcorn. And then we got some black beans as well. We love black beans. We go through a ton of black beans, but I wanted to try their pinto beans, so I got those today. Ginger. Oh, came in a plastic bag last time. Ha, beautiful. Looks great. Can't really see it in there, can you? But it's nice, it looks great. I think this month I bought some Bio Nature olive oil, so I went ahead and got some more of that. I really liked it. Those are a little solidified, so hopefully those come to room temp soon. I bought some pure lemon extract. Last time I bought the lime, and it was really weird. The lids on all of them were rusting and had some like manufacturing defect, I'm hoping. These so far look good, and I had like bits of the lid like in my juice. I will open one of them, but I wanted to save them. So we'll see. I can't really tell on these look okay. They do have me sending those lids back. Lakewood themselves have me sending those lids back to investigate what happened with those. I've been making my own coffee, so I did get some number 2 filters because I feel like the 4 is a little too big for my, over the mason jar brewer that I've been using, and I really like it. I did get some coffee because it was on sale. Before the sale ended, I wanted to get it. I'm almost done with this bag already, and this is one I really, really liked. It's the Mind, Body, Soul. I got the other one, I forget, I think it's like just French roast or something like that, like just the traditional, and it's a little too dark for me and a little too strong for my family, so we went ahead and got that one. I really liked it, so I figured I'd buy more. I guess I got 3 filter boxes. I really hope I like it because the 4 works, but it's just a little too big. I did buy a 25-pound bag of Jasmine rice. They were out of stock. I also got some toilet paper. This is bamboo toilet paper, and I was really excited to try it. My husband likes Scott and he doesn't mind it. I like Angel Soft, but again, I don't like bleached toilet paper in general. I'm excited to see how this goes. Let's see how it feels, guys. It's toilet paper. I mean, there's really not much uses for it, so. That's actually not bad. That is a little bit, I want to say, better than Scott. I think it's an improvement. I mean, it's not Scott price though either, so there's that. Feels like a little bit like Scott, maybe a little level up, but it doesn't have bleach. It has no dyes, it has no glue, no corn, no wheat, no fragrance or lotion. I did not, did not know toilet paper could have wheat, but my sister-in-law, she is celiac, my cousin is celiac, and I'm finding out a lot of things have wheat. She told me even Tylenol can be cross-contaminated with wheat. So my goodness, if you have celiac disease, my heart goes out to you. I am a mother of kiddos with food allergies, and I know that's tough. Again, today I had some stuff leaking on the fries. Like, I'm wondering what leaked on there because my son has food allergies. Did it have something with soy sauce? I don't know. Did it have something with sesame? So again, my biggest concern is food allergies too. Like my heart goes out to anybody with food allergies. With the fries, I don't know what dripped on there. It didn't smell like something my son could be allergic to, but I don't know. He's got a few allergies. We've got allergies in our home. I'm actually allergic to mango. So if it was mango, I can't tell. I can touch mango sometimes, but it's kind of hit or miss. I get a poison ivy reaction to mango, so that's my biggest fear. Here is some organic cocoa powder. And then I did buy some more basmati rice. We really did like the basmati rice. It was really good. We actually have some in the fridge that I'm gonna reheat tonight. I broke down and bought a microwave. I've been without a microwave, I wanna say, for the better part of 5 years. And before that, it was 10 years. When we moved into this house, we had it for like maybe 8 months, 10 months or something that I used it. And it's just nice to have a microwave for certain things, like reheating rice or something like that. I know I can do it with a pot, but it's just much more of a hassle, especially for my kids. My husband needs quick and easy breakfast that I can like make beforehand, and then he can just put in the fridge and then take it and put it in the microwave. So trying to, you know, save ourselves some time and energy. Another, oh, this is Thai jasmine rice. I'm really excited about that. I'm upset that I didn't get the 25-pound bag, so what I did do is I bought 2 5-pound bags of 2 5-pound bags of jasmine rice, the Thai jasmine. I have it in my cart for next shipment for the 25-pound bag of jasmine rice. So hopefully we like it. If we don't like it, I'll just remove it. And then I do have the potatoes, the French fry potatoes, and the diced potatoes in my next shipment. I will keep the French fries. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the diced. I think I'm gonna take a month off. July, I'll just not buy anything for July, and then I'll try again in August or September. It's not the time for potatoes, and the potatoes today smelled more like the yellow potatoes I got last month, that rubbery, tirey smell, like really off, really bad. It's bad potatoes and they froze them. I got the same thing. So here we got some whole milk powder, tomato powder I bought the beginning of this month. I keep saying last month, but it was the beginning of this month, and I really liked it. I used it in my chicken and rice soup. It was phenomenal. It tastes delicious. And I also used it for some taco night. I used it for I had a bolognese that needed a little bit more tomato sauce, and I didn't feel like opening a big can, so I used this and it worked really well. Loved it so much, I bought the 5-pound bag. So before it was the 1 pound, this time was the 5-pound. But last but not least, I'm trying out some new canning jars I'm really excited about. These are the Half-Pint. They're supposed to be a little small and wide. I wanted 4 ounce, but they don't have 4 ounce. So I went with these. I think these are 8 ounces. Look how cute they are. They're just perfect for a little bit of yogurt and berries. I don't can, so these are just for around the house kind of stuff. I freeze in them. I put pantry stuff in them. I just don't can in them. So they all look great. Nothing's broken. These are so cute. I love these. They're adorable. These are exactly what I wanted. So it's a little bit bigger than the 4 ounce ones. And they just, yeah, they look perfect for what I need them for. So I'm excited about those. And then I also bought, ooh, what are these? 32 ounce? Did I get there? I thought I got 60. I wanted 64 ounce. Did I get 64? Shoot, these look smaller than my ball 64. Pretty sure these are 64 ounces. Okay. 3-pack, 6-pack, yeah, 64 ounces. And I did get them without lids. Oh, I got them without lids. Usually I get the lids. I don't need the lids. Good. Like that I got them without the lids this time. These are great jars. These are for just, I put beans and the berries in these. They look a little smaller than ball. For some reason, it looked a little smaller than my ball jar, but I put it side by side and they look exactly the same. So I'm gonna wash these and use these for all of the beans that I got. I ran out of jars, guys, so I can't even open my jars and put them in here for you. I'm so sad. I was just about to call them and I wanted to see what was wrong with the chicken. It actually has a hole in it. So I'm gonna check the other bags, but this one obviously has a big hole. Now, moving forward, if I do these Azure hauls, I want to show you guys a little bit more involvement with it, just not the things that I got, but also how I'm using it. So I have my Azure extra virgin olive oil that I didn't love, and I'm using it for cooking mostly now instead of fresh applications. And I just have my go-to seasonings for my oven roasted chicken, and the chicken looks great, but the only downfall about the chicken is I wanted more. And when I say I wanted more, I find that 2 breasts and this chunk is not something I'd want. I'd rather 3 chicken breasts in here, even 4. We're a family of 4, so 4 breasts is usually my go-to at least. And this 3rd piece had bones in it, it had ligaments, and it was just, what is that? So what I had to end up doing was cutting all of the chicken breasts because nothing would cook evenly if I didn't do it that way. So I had to just remove any nasties on the chicken breast, which I just don't like those bloody parts and the ligaments and things like that. My family doesn't like that. I end up having to cut it off when it's cooked too. So I did cut these into like tender pieces, and what I did is just long ways cut them and then kind of mash them with my hand to make them more tender. So overall, I think the breasts look absolutely amazing. I just wish there was more of them, and I would honestly pay that price if it was a package of 3 or 4, because as a family, I think that's what you really need. I don't want that mystery piece over there. And if I open 2 packages, then I have 2 mystery pieces. Like, what do I do with that? Like a little stir fry for myself for a snack? Not really ideal. I did find a farm local to me. I'm gonna try them out, but they are significantly more expensive than these, so we'll see. But as long as I get chicken breasts, I'm gonna be happy. I can still go to Whole Foods, get some organic chicken breasts, so that always works for us too. And I did pair this with the Thai Jasmine rice from Azure, and I rinsed that nicely, and I really think this rice is going to be our new go-to rice. I really like it, and I wanted to show you, this is some Aldi spinach. I used a whole bag, and look how it shrinks. All right, so I made the chicken, and I have some Aldi spinach, and then the rice from Azure. So this is the greener Pastures chicken. Everything on my fork, I like to get it all together. It's good. It's good chicken. Now, is it any different than like the stuff I get at Whole Foods, like Bell & Evans? I even get it at Shop right now, organic Bell & Evans, which is nice. Don't know if I'd pay like $11 a pound for chicken breast. Again, I got 3 pieces, 2 whole chicken breast and 1, I don't know what it was. And it also had a bone in it, that 1 piece. And then another piece had a little bone fragment. Bone? my accent's all over the place. So I don't think I'd buy it again unless I was getting it on sale. I did get it on 20% off. So I had a 15% off for a new drop because it came local to me, and I hopped on that drop and it was on sale for 5% off. So I got it for 20% off. I don't think I'd buy it regular price, but it's good. The rice, I'm buying 25 pounds of that next trip. In my order, I actually ordered the 25 pound of Jasmine bag of rice. It didn't come because they sold out. So I actually have it in my next order. Hopefully it comes. I have 2 5-pound bags. Really great rice. It is nice and fluffy, but also kind of sticky because I like it sticky. So I add a little extra water. That sounded horrible. Sorry about that. Let me hear my bird. Scampy. He hears me eating. He's like, let me have some. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish eating with my family. So here we have the chicken thighs, and again, I did get some bones in here. I cut them out, but I always meticulously cut the fat and bones off my chicken thighs. I haven't met a chicken thigh package that hasn't had bones, so I was having some high hopes because I spent so much on these, but unfortunately they are just like whatever I get in the store because all of them just have that. And then I'm gonna be honest, I cannot wait. I'm going to be stocking up on some more of this broccoli. One bag is nice and loose like this, but then I have one bag that is kind of a big brick that I'm gonna have to figure out how to use it. And here is the comparison of what I get at Whole Foods, which is a lot of stems and not as nice florets. The ones from Azure, amazing. Also, I went to my local Japanese steakhouse and I asked to buy some of their teriyaki sauce. Usually I make it homemade, but I didn't have enough soy sauce and I didn't feel like going to the store. So they made it, and that was only $9 for that big thing, which would last us for a few meals. So I may even try freezing it because I don't even think we could finish that in a week. So here we have the Greener Pastures chicken thighs. I will say they look amazing. They are super tender looking and I love a good chicken thigh. So let's take a bite. We got some of the Azure broccoli in here. We have the Azure jasmine rice. That is good. Look at those perfect florets. The chicken is really tender. This is really good. I do want to mention that thighs are usually moister than breast, but I find that these are a little bit moister than like the supermarket ones. Sometimes I have to do a marinade, get them tender, but these are tender without even doing that. I took them right from the package. They were frozen right from the package and then defrosted in the fridge, and then I cooked them up. Very, very good. The thighs are very, very good. If they had a sale again, I'd get the thighs. I'm definitely getting the broccoli again, and I'm definitely getting the jasmine rice again. So I found some clean jars to put my beans in. Whatever doesn't fit into these jars, I will be using in my Instant Pot so I can fill my freezer with some Super Cube beans. I don't love to use canned beans. I prefer to make it myself, and I freeze it in Super Cubes and just take it out as needed. And then for these in the jar, what I like to do is use some oxygen absorbers so this way they stay fresh for as long as I need them. I'll be honest, we use them pretty quickly, but they have a great sale. The Waves of Abundance sale is going on, and they have the pinto and black beans both on sale. I have 25 pounds of each in my cart for my next shipment. I'm really excited about those. I'm also putting my cornstarch and arrowroot powder into jars, and someone asked me in my last video, how do I label everything? Honestly, I just use a Sharpie, and then whenever I'm done with that stuff, I can usually just take it off easily. I use a little bit of alcohol, or you can even use a dry erase marker and it comes right off. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, taking the time out of your day. It is truly a blessing to have you here, and I want to thank you again. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys soon. Take care, and God bless you, friends.